Good morning. This 15-minute flow is a perfect way to start your day with some light movement. You can do this while you have tea or coffee brewing, whatever you need to start the day on a positive note. We'll get started in a seated position, whatever is comfortable for you, but you can come to the same position. If it's a little bit uncomfortable, you can sit on a yoga block or a pillow, place your hands on the mat, close your eyes. Exhale all your air out. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Another one just like that. Breathe in, let your body expand. Exhale it out. From here, you can flutter the eyes open and start to take some neck circles here. Just letting your head slowly circle around here. There's no need to rush. We're starting off the morning nice and slow. And once you notice a spot that feels a little bit tight, maybe you feel a little tension, I want you to hold it there. Letting your shoulder peel away from that ear. If you want to deepen this a little bit more, you can place a hand on your head. Just gently pulling the head down. Nothing too intense here. Breathe here for a moment. And then release here. We'll reverse the directions of the circle. Again, just taking it slow. And then noticing somewhere on the other side where you have some tension, holding it there, breathing. Again, if you want to deepen it a little bit more, you can use your hand on your head. Then we'll release the head, come to a tabletop position. Bring your hands right below the shoulders, hips over the knees. Then untuck the toes here. Inhale, cow pose. Bring your gaze up. Open up the collarbones, roll the tailbone up. Exhale, cat. Bring your chin towards your chest, roll the tailbone down, and bring the belly button in towards your spine. Let's flow breath to movement. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Just inviting some movement into the spine here. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more together here. Breathe in, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Then for the next few breaths, invite in any movement here that your body's asking you for. Just noticing where you're feeling a little bit of tension. Where's your body feeling tight? Don't worry about what the movement looks like. Just focus on how it feels in the body. Just about one more breath here. Then from here, we'll spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, come to a downward facing dog, sending the hips up. Then bend one leg at a time, just noticing how the legs are feeling on the backside, the hamstrings, the calves, the ankles. How your shoulders feeling, your neck. Just trying to release any tension here. And then we'll bring some stillness into this downward facing dog. Take a breath in and exhale it out. And walk your feet to right behind your hands into a ragdoll pose. Your feet stay hips width distance. Grab onto opposite elbows. Let your head be heavy. Let your upper body be heavy, just draping down towards the mat. You can keep a slight bend in the knees and then sway side to side here. Maybe the eyes stay closed. And then release your fingertips to the mat. Walk your feet together to touch, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift palms to your shins. Really lengthen the back here, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. We'll do this a few times, breath to movement. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Just starting your day off with some nice deep breaths. One more. Exhale it out. Keep your fingertips on the mat here. Then bend deeply into the left knee, send the right hip back. Left fingertips stay on the mat. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Breathe here for a moment. And then we'll switch sides. Right fingertips to the mat. Bend that right knee, send the left hip back so your left leg is straight. Now we twist in the upper body. Left arm reaches upwards. Bring it back to your forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And on your inhale, come to a mountain pose. Sweep those arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart up. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, the arms back. Lift that heart up. Last one. Breathe in, arms come up. Exhale, the arms back. Breathe in to your mountain pose. From here, grab onto your left wrist and step the left foot behind the right foot. Lift the upper body up. Breathe in. Exhale, side bend to the right, bumping the hips slightly to the left. Bring your chin towards your left armpit. If you prefer to keep the feet uncrossed here, feel free to do so. We'll do the other side. Bring the feet back to center. Release your wrist. Now we'll switch sides, grabbing onto that right wrist. Step the right foot behind the left, reach the upper body up, and bend the body to the left, feeling the right side open up. Bring your chin towards your right armpit. Inhale the arms up, uncross the feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. And step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. And then open up the hips, stacking the hips. Take a couple knee circles here. Extend that right leg long. And step your foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee. Sweep the arms up. Kneeling crescent. Shift the hips forward. You might need to step that foot up just a little bit, just so you can sink into it with your knee staying directly over the ankle. Breathe here. This is too much for the shoulders. Just want to take it easy. Hands can come to heart center. Take another breath in. And exhale into half splits. Fingertips on the mat. Send the hips back. Straighten your right leg. You might need to wiggle that heel forward so your toes point up towards the ceiling. Breathe here into that hamstring. And we'll rebend that knee. Plant the hands on the mat. Tuck the back toes. Sweep your right leg in the air. And place it on the mat into your downward facing dog. Now we'll lift the left leg high. Open up the hips. Take a couple knee circles. Then extend that left leg long, squaring the hips. Step that foot in between the hands, drop the back knee. Come into that kneeling crescent, sweeping the arms up, shifting the hips forward. Breathe here. Again, you can bring the hands to heart center or keep the arms up. It's up to you. We'll take one more breath in here. And exhale into half splits. Wiggle that left heel forward. Fingertips on the mat or blocks. Breathe into the left hamstring. We'll hold it here for another breath or two. Then we'll rebend that knee. Hands on the mat, tuck the back toes, sweep the left leg in the air. Back to your downward facing dog. We'll take a breath in here. Exhale it out. Another breath in. Exhale it out. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit warmer here, a little bit more energized. Then we'll walk the feet towards the hands and come to a seated position. Extend the legs out long. Inhale your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, seated forward fold, grabbing onto your feet, ankles, shins, whatever you can reach. Using that connection to pull the chest a little bit closer towards the legs. Feeling that deep stretch in the hamstrings. And then from here, we'll keep the hands on the feet. We'll walk the heels in so we can bend the knees a little bit. Now we'll take the seated forward fold with bent knees, pulling the chest in towards the thighs, now feeling more of a release in the lower back. Then release the feet here. Make your way onto your back. Plant your feet on the mat so your knees point up towards the ceiling. From here, we'll take a little bridge pose. You should be able to touch your heels with your fingertips. If not, walk those heels in a little bit closer. Inhale, bridge pose, lift those hips up. Push the mat away through the soles of the feet. And drop those glutes down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Then let the knees fall to the left. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Tee out the arms if you have space and roll your head to the right. Little supine twist here. And we'll bring those knees back into center. Taking a couple circles here, rolling out the lower back into the mat. Let that feel really good. Reverse the direction. And I will let the knees fall over to the right, keeping the shoulders on the mat. Your head rolls to the left this time. Tee out the arms. Now we'll slowly come out of it. Pushing ourselves up. We'll end in a child's pose instead of Shavasana so we don't fall asleep here. Bring the knees wide. Big toes to touch behind you. Send those hips to your heels. Reach the arms forward, forehead to mat. Let the elbows fall down here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let your body melt into the mat. And then take a moment here to set an intention for your day. Maybe it's a word or a phrase, something you want to call into your day. And we'll take one more big breath here together. Exhale it out. When you're ready, slowly bring those hands back so you can come to your seated position. Hopefully you're feeling ready to start the day, feeling a little refreshed. It only takes 15 minutes to get the body moving and breathing, even less time. But thank you for starting your day with me. I hope to see you again soon. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.